Good morning, Hornets, and welcome to your daily dose of Bgsn. I'm John Pasianos.
And I'm Joshua Parker. Today we're going to take a look at lunch, this day in history, how you can get your hand on spirit wear, and as always, sports.
But first, here's Juliet with today's weather.
Good morning, Hornets. This week has been very rainy, but the skies should be clearing up throughout the week. Today is a little gloomy with a high of 81 and a low of 72. Tomorrow, Friday, is supposed to rain with a high of 82 and a low of 68. But let's cross our fingers for clear skies in time for a football game. But don't be afraid to bring a backup umbrella. Saturday, the skies will be cloudy, but the temperature is rising to a high of 83 and a low of 65. But no worries, we can expect a super sunny Sunday with a high of 84 and a low of 66. That is all for weather today, Hornets. Now back to the desk.
For today's lunch, we'll be having beef nachos, cilantro lime quinoa rice, as always our homemade pizza and deli bar, barbecue chicken salad. Today's sides include cherry tomatoes, fruit salad, applesauce, and fresh whole fruit.
Miss Fangman is selling t-shirts for the staff in order to support Coach English. Here's Miss Fangman with more.
Currently, we are selling the shirts to Bgsn faculty and staff and their families to get our initial order out. Because of different regulations with the state and with the corporation, we can't technically donate the money directly to the English family, as I know all of us wish that we could. So the money will actually be going to help the organizations that Coach English is involved in here at the high school, because throughout the year he would normally be doing fundraisers for those organizations, but obviously he cannot be doing that right now. So that is what we are going to be donating the money to.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Vice Principal Carr wants students participating in design for community shirts. We went out to get more details of what Carr is looking for.
All right, so as in this year, as in years past, students have the opportunity to really have a voice and a say-so in regards to Community Day shirts. And then at the end of next week, we're going to select the winning shirt design. All right, so as in this year, as in years past, students have the opportunity to really have a voice and a say-so in regards to Community Day shirts. And then at the end of next week, we're going to select the winning shirt design. You don't have to be an artistic student to get it done. Again, there's lots of ways that you can get us those entries. So the more the merrier. So just continue to send me those. I've had about 10 plus already. So just keep up the great work, students, and I look forward to seeing what we all come up with.
Be sure to email your designs and ideas to Mr. Carr. Submissions are due on August 24th.
This day in history, in 1896, gold was discovered in Yukon. George Carmack reportedly spotted nuggets of gold in a creek bed in Canada. This lucky discovery started the last great gold rush in America West. Also on this day, in 1948, Babe Ruth died from cancer in New York City. For 2 long days following, his body was laid in the main entrance of the Yankee Stadium. Tens of thousands of people stood in line to pay their respects. Grease practices have officially begun this Monday and have been held every day this week. They are starting with choreography and have most of the first dances completely down. Let's take a sneak peek in Tuesday's practice. Students, in case you didn't know, homecoming is just in a few weeks. The homecoming game will be held on Friday, September 7th, and the homecoming dance will be Saturday, September 8th. This dance will be held in the Oct Gym by the Senior Lounge. There is also an admission fee. Make sure you bring your best dance moves. Can't wait to see you guys there. Also, seniors, check your email. Mr. Bush sent one out about the float building location and themes. Bro.
This Friday is our first home game for the 2018 football season. The student leadership team is putting on a tailgate at 6 o'clock p.m. The theme is Luau and Beach Party. Now we're going to throw it over to my good buddy, Jonathan Dans, for sports.
Hello Hornets and welcome to sports. In BG Sports News, the boys soccer team will be beginning their season tonight at Cecina. The boys have had rough times against Cecina in the past, but hopefully they can overcome these difficulties. Hopefully they can overcome these difficulties and get the win against Cecina tonight. Cross country is slowly starting to take off. Emily Johnson headed out to the Beech Grove Invitational to see how the runners did and about how they felt about having two new coaches.
Beech Grove Invitational took place on Tuesday. I met with Trey Stone and Shamar Gentle from our boys team to ask how they felt about their two new coaches, Raker and Lauderman, and how they feel like they'll do as a team this year and personally.
I feel like they've been doing a phenomenal job this year. They've been trying to get us into shape. They've been enacting some new rules, some good, some all right, but they're really trying to get us all together and get to know each other, working us hard, so I like them.
Okay, and
I believe I can make it to semi-state if I work myself enough this season. And maybe mark it.
all right, do you think that you also met with three freshmen, Sophie Simon, Robin Warner, and Samantha Warner, to ask the same questions.
We all have some potential that will hopefully get us into more standards to go higher as a team.
And Samantha, how do you like the coaches this season?
I think they have their limitations and that they have good and bad qualities, but overall they're doing a very good job.
Trey Stone placed 6th and Marcus Strauss placed 10th. Robin Warner placed 9th and Carla Gaspar placed 8th. Good luck to both teams this season. I'm Emily Johnson, Bgsn. Back to you guys at the desk.
That's all for Sports Today Hornets. Back to you guys at the desk.
That's all for your daily dose of BGSN 10. Also, students, don't forget to follow our Twitter and Instagram at BGHS Student News. I'm John Pasianos.
Teachers, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that bell icon to be notified when we go live. I'm Josh. Remember, Hornets, you're beautiful. You're one of a kind. Have a thriving Thursday, Hornets.